So you want to be an energy worker? My name is Paul Rice and I'll help you get there. Today I'll be talking about shielding. And this course is better when it's done in person. If you have a friend that can help you out with this, that would be a good thing. Because what they're going to do is energetically attack you. And they may not have got experience at this, but just the idea that the intention should be enough for you to feel something, and maybe they can give you feedback on it. So we'll do the best we can as is right now. I want you to imagine an egg shell, you know the shape. Now make it bigger, big enough that you can climb inside. So that's going to be the shape of your shield. All right, so huge eggshell and you climb inside. So let's make it a bit stronger. Make it out of wood. So I'll pause after each one just to give you a chance to create it, imagine it in your mind. So egg shape made out of wood. Now let's make it out of steel. So you could pick any solid substance and make a shield out of that. How about something not quite as solid but almost as good? How about ice? How about flame? And make sure the heat radiates out. Is it hot in here? Lightning. How about something moving? How about knives? Swirling knives. Imagine those swirling all around you. Surely nothing would want to attack you if it had to go through that. How about acid or alkali? So you can think of anything you want and make a shield out of this, egg-shaped shield. How about two shields combining? So, steel and lightning. Three shields. Maybe putting in some padding there, or a quilt, down feathers, or really, it's totally up to you what you can make your shields out of. So at this point, I ask people to get their shields up and I'm going to attack. And I tell them the nature of the attack, and it's really gentle. So the first attack I do is, I imagine I'm going to have a blunt stick and I'm going to poke their shield. And so I get my arms up there and I kind of point it at the person and ask them to feel it. So we could try here and now as you watch. I'm going to try poking, see if you feel that. So you know what the form of the attack is. So now let's make it a little bit more difficult. It's going to be a thrown blunt stick. So I'm just going to throw it and see if it works. See if you feel the attack hitting your shield. So the point of this is you're learning how to do this. In the real world, anything attacking you is not going to announce first, oh, I'm going to attack you. And it's certainly not going to tell you the form of the attack. So we'll work up to that. Another helpful thing to do, or to start to do, is to think of a phrase that you can call, so that when you need your shields up, just saying that phrase, your shields pop up. For me, it's shields up. And as I say that, I feel a whole bunch of shields just jumping into place all around me. So that's when I'm feeling an attack has started, or maybe threatened, shields up, and I don't have to say it verbally, then my shields are in place. So think of a phrase. So every time you get your shields in place, say that phrase, and then it just become automatic. So the more you practice, the faster it will happen. Bang, shields up. So let's get back to attacks. So get your shields up. I'm going to try flamethrower. So how about, let's see, candle. We start with candle. Yeah. So I have a candle lit and I just, no problem. Now I'll try a flamethrower because I'm pretty sure you do okay with this. And so I'm just waving the flame over your shield. Hopefully nothing's smoking, no burning. Okay, so now we move on to the next step. And I'm going to ask you to create a special shield, because what it does, it separates out the good guys from the bad guys. This is a one-way mirror. So imagine on the outside of your shields, you're adding another one. One-way mirror, you can look out, but think about what somebody outside of you, an entity, sees. If they're scary, unfriendly, and they're coming at you, they will see a scary, unfriendly picture and will hesitate or hopefully turn around and go away. If it's a nice person approaching, nice entity, they will see a nice entity reflected back to them and they will continue to approach. So one-way mirror is a way to help separate out the good guys from the bad guys. Another type of shield is to do with hiding. And for this, you could have a shield of a cloud or heavy rain or a thunderstorm, or just go for it, darkness, so that if something's attacking, it can't even see you, and perhaps the larger your shield is, they just get lost. So that's another type of shield you can add. So now that you've got your shields up, when I have a group, I invite the group to attack me so that they get to know what an attack feels like when they come up against shields. Just so you know, it would be difficult to do this because your friend's not trained. Hopefully they're listening to the video as well. So we'll skip over that step. We'll go to the next special shield, and for this I invite them to attack me and invite them to see what the effect is. So I'll tell you what the effect is. Against the special shield, all attacks melt, soften, and some even get reflected back to the attacker. And my special shield on the outside is love. So I invite you to have love on the outside of all your shields, and attacks just won't reach you. I use this when doing ghost work, because one thing you can do with shields is they don't have to be limited to your body. I ask you to imagine an eggshell shape big enough for you to fit in. You can expand it to include those around you. You can make it a different shape. It doesn't have to be egg shape. So I use this when I'm doing ghost work to protect those around me. Another variation is I just send them energy to help them make a stronger shield. So you can do that. So if you're in a scary situation and you're with friends, consider making bigger shields to protect all of you. So that's shields. Play with this. The more you practice, the faster it will come up. Thank you.